Hello, people. How's it going? I am starting the stream a bit early today, only because, well, I know Abdo streams about, oops, about the same time as me, so I'm kind of trying something. I want to be as non-competitive as possible. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Alrighty. Okay. So, I did end up completing the second chapter offline, only because I had so many refills and potions expiring that I figured might as well get it done. It was nothing interesting. There's no fun fights or anything. It's just a drag. So, yeah, we're gonna jump into the final path and yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Let's see how it goes. So this is a skill. I think this is a science path as far as I can remember. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So you got a science path. I think we maybe need debuffs. We'll see. Alright, what do we got? Let's go with Quicksilver. Because why not? Where's the first fight? Okay, it's Purgatory. That's good. We have Sauron. Then we go... Okay, all of these are okay. Yeah, none of these are problematic. This guy might be a bit troubling. Maybe I'll just use Photon for this one to avoid the miss shenanigans. And... ugh, this Shocker is going to be a pain in the butt, isn't he? Alright. Okay. Okay, this first fight should be okay. Let's see. The in-game audio for me is a little bit too loud. It's okay. Okay. Monitor. Okay, let's see. Nope, that didn't do anything. Okay. Gonna leave it as is because the last thing I want to do is mess around with the settings and the audio doesn't work. Wait, wasn't the first fight Purgatory? No? It's this guy? Okay. It is what it is, I guess. Where did I start? Oh, so the second fight is Shocker. Okay, you know what? This might actually be good. In case I fumble really badly against Shocker, I can just join in with someone else and redo the path. I really, really want to dupe my 7-star Quicksilver because I really do like him. What's happening? Oh, how did that hit me? We're just gonna go for the big explode. Boom. Alright. Oh no. Why? Okay, come on. Parry me. Oh my. Oh, we barely made that one. Poisons were brutal. But that's okay. This is exactly what I need, because I need to get rid of a lot of the health potions that I have stacking up. Okay, I'm gonna go with... Actually, can I use the Overseer here? Because the last thing I want is to die from the hands of Shocker. It's okay, I'm gonna heal up and we're gonna start this all over again. Alrighty, let's go. Got 30 of these expiring in like 2 days, so might as well get it over with. Because after this EQ is done, I don't have anything that I want to do that's gonna take revives and potions. So it's gonna be a while as I build it up. Okay, drop it, buddy. Drop it. There we go. Come on, drop it again. Why is he... Okay, drop it. I'm just gonna go ham on this one. Come on. Ooh, that was so clutch. I did not have that SP1. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, I hate Shocker, man. If you didn't know already, now you know. I just hate Shocker. Also, in the spirit of getting this done early, here's what I want to do. I'm gonna pop in one of these boosts, just so we can get through this path as soon as possible. We got Odin and little Nimrod there. Okay. Who do I use that is fun against the Odin? Maybe I can use Red Hulk? Let's see how Red Hulk is gonna do. Because it's the poison thing, and he is poison immune, so he's gonna get the Furies, which should make him hit pretty hard. Yeah, see, the Furies are coming in. That's good. Okay, 14k on that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's go. There, get that SP2 out. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Alright, there we go. I kind of wish I didn't get to the SP2. But it is what it is. Let's go. Alright. Let's see how that SP1 hits. Ew. That was bad. Dude, even with 10 Furies, this guy's such a wet noodle. And he was in the Titan Crystal. That is just absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable. Come on. Or there we go. And we got Nimrod up here. I can't wait to see Nimrod come out as a 7-star. I'm really interested in how he's gonna perform. Okay. He's not that much of a troubling defender, but at the same time, just gonna throw in She-Hulk because why not? Alright. Alright, buddy, let's go. She-Hulk does have the slow, so I maybe don't need to worry that much about his SB2. Okay, she's hitting decently hard. There we go. Oh no! Come on! Am I gonna die from this? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. As long as we survived. He's just getting a burst of power at the end of the attack there. I don't know what that is. Because like the first hit doesn't seem to be doing that much damage. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this heavy. He's not unstoppable, but I just like to have it on. I don't trust you, Nimrod. Don't trust your ugly mug. Oh, see? Oh my god. Well, the good thing is there was no one to see this. Hey, King of Games YouTube saying, yo. King of Games. Thanks so much for dropping by, dude. I was saying I just did it early because I know Abdo streams around 8:39. And I'm trying to see if this works a little bit better for me. So I don't want to clash live stream times, you know? But, yeah. How's it going, man? You're playing the game? What are you up to? So stupid. Dying so early on. Just because I missed that Dex. I don't care how many times Kabam ends up like redoing the event quest. They cannot get me to actually focus and play EQ seriously. I'm sorry, dude. It's not gonna happen. EQ sucks. Just throw in Photon, I guess. Alright. This Photon's gonna hit pretty hard once she gets those 10 Furies, I feel like. There we go. Wait, I'm up to 20 Furies now? That's crazy. Alright, let's go. Ah, that didn't get a crit. I don't know how quickly I'll be able to do this. EQ, like it's just 2 quests. But we'll see if we can find something fun to do. I don't even know who that was who's come up next. Let's throw in Torres. Strangely enough, I'm kind of enjoying Joaquin Torres, even though I've been bitching about him so much on Twitter, but the fact that he's getting a buff so late. Ugh, I hate Sauron. Oh my god. Are you joking? Oh my god. It's so annoying how his unblockable is just like... Okay. Can we get a big rip on that SP2? Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's gonna be the second revive. Oh my god. Playing FIFA Mobile at the moment. Waiting for tomorrow for that compensation. Yeah, man. Like the only... Here's the thing. I have been considering... Also, I don't know if we'll be getting the compensation tomorrow. I saw a post on Rich's new video where they said it's going to be somewhere in the next second half of the month, which technically is starting tomorrow or already started today, but I don't know if it's going to come tomorrow exactly. But here's the thing. So Carolina is the only champion that I would also want from the Nexus. However, as good as she is and as good as her dupe is, I'm just gonna block this. Oh my god, that's a massive... That block damage was crazy. I was saying, as much as I want the dupe on Carolina, I don't know if it's worth spending a Titan, because I have everyone else from this pool that I would want, and I have all of them awakened. So the only champion is Carolina. And the next Titan refreshes. Oh, they said tomorrow in the Discord? Okay. That makes sense then. Tomorrow it is. Okay, let me just take a small detour here because why not? It's not gameplay content that anyone is here for. Okay, so I got Nico duped. I got Okoye duped. Yelena. Jean Grey, right? Who else? We got Jessica is duped. I got Bastion duped. Who else? I got Zola duped. Okay. So, like, I don't want anyone from the Titan. Carolina, she's the only one who would be worth getting. Now, I have Silver Samurai. I got him from the Grace Valiant Crystal. It was one and done. I'm pretty sure you remember. I put it up on Twitter. He needs his awakened ability. There's Mr. Knight. There's Dracula and Frankencastle. All 4 of them are interesting champions, and I'm guessing the next 2 champions that come out in November are going to be in the Titan pool. And I don't have any other way of getting a Titan Nexus, if that makes sense. So if I'm not going to be able to get a Titan Nexus again for the next 60 days, it's not 60, I think it's like 54 days till the Titan refreshes. So, because if I complete the EQ today, I'm also going to have a Titan. Where's the Titan? Did I just blow past it? There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to get a Titan to open at the end of this quest today. But I think the smart move is to save the Titan for the next batch, because between the EQ for November and December, I could have upwards of 4 Titan crystals and a Titan Nexus to open. Alright, King of James is saying, I may hold on until the reset because all you want is Carolina. You have every other champion but Gallon. I also don't have Gallon. But I don't think Gallon is something that's a must-have, if that makes sense. Like, Carolina, I think, is a great champion. It's worth risking it for her. But if you have her, or if you're just looking for the dupe, she doesn't need that dupe. If it was Neeko, I would say, yeah, open it. Because Neeko needs that dupe. Otherwise, she's not as good against Cosmics, where you just shut their ability from the start. There's no passive poison, and passive poison is a big part of her damage. Alright, King of Games saying, I want Zemo, but again, all the champs will still be there. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Zemo is still going to be in the pool. Zemo is still going to be there. Carolina is still going to be there. Neeko is going to be there. I'm not sure if Bastion's going to be there. He might leave the pool. But, yeah. Also, you have, like, over 30 new 7-stars coming in December. So, I know you post videos. You haven't posted a video in, like, a couple of months now. But if you want to do another YouTube video, I feel like saving up to December is going to be worth it, honestly. Wait, who is it? Iron Man? Iron Man is kind of meh. I can just... Who do I do for him? Let's do Joe Fixit. Joe Fixit is fun. His SP1 has so much damage. Alright. If you open it now, there's a risk of getting Spider-Man and other champs, but again, Isophine is going to be there. I have Isophine duped as a 7-star dude, and she's still rank 1 level 1. Isophine was... You know, that's... Here's the thing. Isophine was the worst champion, and she came out as a free champion, and if you spend on the banquet thingy, which I did, you could get her duped, which I did. And she was so slow that I just didn't see a point in ranking her up for Battlegrounds, even though she is quote-unquote a serpent counter. She's not really. It's just so slow. Maybe in act content she might be, but every other serpent counter who is good for serpent in Battlegrounds can also take any other act serpent. So she's just sitting there rank 1 level 1. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna go for any of the other idol champions. And then I went super casual with the game. I don't even think I was playing when Lumitrix came out. So I clearly didn't have any of the tokens for Lumitrix. And then I was like, he's also gonna probably suck because Isophine sucks, and Lumitrix is the best idol champion that they've made so far. So I was like, damn, Lumitrix was actually pretty awesome. Maybe I should put some effort in to get the next idol champion, which was Solwark. And dare I say, Solwark is kind of poo-poo. In the sense that I think he's a good onslaught counter, but I didn't see a point because you have to spend to get him. And I got like 6 tokens, so I would have to buy another 6 through the weekly deals, and I could have picked up maybe 1 or 2 more through the raids. But it's just, he was quite underwhelming for me. Sure, he's mostly like a decent defender. So I ended up picking up the 6-star Solwark. Oh, Jesus. No. Okay. Yikes. I picked up the 6-star Solwark, and I just today took him up to rank 6 as a 6-star. Put an Awakening Gem and 6 stones and everything. So if there's ever a meta where he's actually a pain in the butt, I think I can just use the 6-star because it's not like I'm pushing Celestial, right? And outside of that, yeah, I don't see it. I don't see any use for him. Now the next idol, I don't know how she's going to turn out to be, but we'll see. But I kind of wish I had Lumitrix. I'm going to start posting again, dealing with the law, making my return to the battle room on YouTube. Hey, I'm going to be there, dude. Whenever you start posting, I'm gonna be there to support you. The fact that you're here supporting me, that means a lot. That's what worries me for when she enters the Titan. I have a rank 1 on Awaken, but I don't care for her. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be one of the hell yeah champions. When you pull her, you're not gonna be like, oh yay. She's kind of gonna be like, I would have rather had like Silver Samurai or something. Okay, I'm gonna have to toss these in. Low key, I'm going through these faster than I expected. It's okay though. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Okay, who? I think it's smooth sailing from here. It's easy champions, except for that Strife. But I think Photon's gonna be okay for him. You know what You know what would have been fun if they added Stealthy in the next Titan? That would have been kind of interesting. But I think he's only going to be available as the Saga Chase. I'm up to like 4 of the minion crystals. And I'm going to save it all the way until December because there's no point in opening those right now. This stupid 0.8% chance of getting a Stealthy, I don't think that's going to happen. So it just makes sense to save all 50. And if I get him, that'll be good. If I don't get him, I am guaranteed 1 Stealthy by just opening those crystals anyway, right? So hopefully I can also get a tech, like a skill Awakening Gem. I think he's definitely worth an Awakening Gem. I don't know if I would give him a generic Awakening Gem, but a skill gem for sure. Dude, I love Sentry. He is so good. Alright, looks like we have a few viewers coming and going. Feel free to drop a hi in the chat, guys, if there's anyone else that comes by this live stream. Alright, what do we got? No, sorry. Poison and shock, yeah. Let's get this. Scorpion is another one of those champions that's going to be available for money 100%. There's just no way in hell that this guy comes to like a Titan or something for free. He's 100% money sales champion. Scorpion, Kingpin. I think Kitty Pryde might even make an appearance. A 7-star Kitty Pryde would actually kick so much ass. Alright. Pretty quick. Alright. You got Viv. Viv is kind of a jerk. Gotta push her to her SP2. I'm just trying to see if I have a... Okay, let's go She-Hulk, maybe. Just because I might have to use... I might have to block her SP1 or something. I need a strong enough champ that can take it. Wait, what? Even with the fear, she's unblockable? How's that? How does that work? Oh. I'll just press the Siri button. Wait, I thought the fear thing was supposed to reduce her ability accuracy. Drop your SP1. There we go. Damn, that one SP1. Hey, Sith Supreme joining the chat. Been following you on X for a while. Just now realized you stream. I just started back up, Sith. I just started streaming yesterday. Today's day 2. I'm planning on streaming every single day and starting to make videos again as well. I used to make videos 5 years ago and then I quit. It's like there's a lot going on in my life. I was moving, changing continents and all that. So yeah, I quit and then now I'm kind of in a good place. So I feel like I want to start things up again. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream, man. Thank you. We're just blabbing here. We got King of Games. He's also someone that I know from YouTube. Who do I want to put here? Let's just do Ham. Because why not? Sid Supreme saying, what will you be focusing on with your videos? Honestly, dude, I think I'm gonna make a lot of... I want to have some sort of consistency with at least maybe Alliance War videos at a lower level. I don't know if that's going to be interesting to anyone. But I want something that I can post regularly. Maybe do some rank ups that are fun. It's just so hard to test champions without the CCP map. But honestly, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna focus on streaming every day for now. So we'll stream like Battleground stuff. We'll stream EQ and side quest content. And then what would be fun is, so I used to do this thing called Stud or Dud series. I'm in Gold 2 in Alliance War. So when I came back to the game and I wanted to start playing a bit more seriously, my account was a bit lagged behind, right? So I joined the alliance that I'm in right now. And a lot of these guys are amazing, but they don't push in AQ or AW. And it's... I don't want to say it's a problem, but it's kind of difficult for me because, you know what, let me try Cap actually. Like, to give you context of AQ, so I'm in AQ, we're doing map 7, right? There's like 2 people in this map, you know what I mean? So like, people are not really interested in doing AQ or AW. We're kind of active in Alliance War, but like, I don't think people boost or anything. We so often have to like get on people's back to just be able to take down the boss. So it kind of gets annoying, but I don't know. If I'm gonna do YouTube a bit more seriously, I might join maybe a bigger alliance. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully from like BGs and stuff, I can make some interesting rank up videos and just have fun that way. I feel like the game is kind of in a place where people are really annoyed with the game, where the leadership is just making, they're making such bad decisions that we need a little bit of positivity and just like stupid shenanigans that isn't just, you know, masters and platinum players complaining about how the top tier isn't fun. Like, there's more to the game than just like top tier Alliance War and Battlegrounds, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do. Let's see if it works. But thanks so much, man. Hold on. We got a couple of people. Norl saying, you arcade. Hey man, Norl, thanks for joining the stream. We got Wolf DT saying, hey arcade, just stopping into support. Hey, thanks so much, Wolf. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And you said fellow YouTuber. Do you also make YouTube videos? I don't think I have seen I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna make a note of checking Wolf. Okay. Sid saying the majority of masters just share videos and have them set to private on YouTube so they can keep secrets limited to alliances. I mean, that's a theory. You know what I do think though? I know you guys probably know BMcG, the YouTuber, right? So what he used to do is, the reason he started uploading videos to YouTube is he would take a bunch of fights in Alliance War and stuff, and he would record them and put them on YouTube to share with his alliance on how those fights can be done. So I don't think you're too far away from what may be happening, which is that a bunch of people upload to YouTube just so that they can share with their alliance on how they're doing certain fights and how they're using certain champions. But man, that's like the top 1% of MCOC, which is so out of reach for most people, especially me. With just the amount of money they spend and the level they play at, the time they dedicate to the game, like I don't think most of us need to bother with that. If you want to keep if you want to keep how to fight a champion on Alliance War a secret on a certain node, good on you. You know what I mean? Noral saying he's using his son's phone to watch the stream. Hey, you know what? It's time your son starts carrying a little bit of the weight. You know what I mean? You got him a phone. It's about time that Bill pays for you. I'm just saying. Noel saying you're doing incursions. I think I'm gonna do incursions tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do on stream. Just push level 30. A bunch of my alliance mates tried incursions and they were like, oh, this sucks. How does Kabam expect to get us all the way to room 30 with the symbiote? I'm not gonna do this. And then one of the guys just said, guys, you have to activate the pre-fights, because the pre-fights, they last throughout the run, not just for one fight. And with the pre-fights, it's super easy. And I was kind of, oh my god. Did he just take me out with one SP3? I thought we were going to tank that. Oh boy. Masters is so stressful. Seth, you're right about that. It is extremely stressful. Not even just Masters. High tier Alliance War that's like Platinum 1, Platinum 2. It's just too much, dude. You have to be on top of potion controlling. Like if you're a big spender, if you can drop $100 a month, oh sorry, $100 a week to get units and then buy potions, you're chilling. You know what I mean? You just pop 2 potions before every fight, you're chilling. Who cares? But if you're not that, you have to manage your potions so much, and it gets so expensive. You can't die. One death is the difference between the whole alliance winning or losing. Like, who needs that? You know what I mean? And I think the majority of the community feels that way. That's why Battlegrounds is such a big hit. Is because any other competitive mode, Alliance Quest, Alliance War, it's just so many other people rely on you to do as good as them, is that, yeah, no one wants to actually do it at that level. That's why they came up with Radiance. That's why they came up with Prestige 30, because they were like, yeah, a lot of people are like, we don't care. So we gotta make it Prestige 30, and we gotta also make it affect Event Quest, because if it's just AQ, most people are just gonna be like, yeah, I don't care about AQ, AQ sucks. You know what I mean? And I think they recognize that, which is why they buffed the Glory Store so randomly. People have been crying to buff the Battleground store for a long time. And they have no word on that, but they randomly updated Glory stores, which is, they know that now that Prestige 30 is a thing, Masters or high level AQ people need Glory to mean something. If they're going to rank up 30 champions, if they're going to push AQ every week. And so they updated the Glory store. I think it's just for that reason. Alright, Sid saying, I'm considering retiring from Masters after this season. Go back to playing Call of Duty for a while with some friends. You know, when I first Um, I don't know how long ago this was. Like probably after I quit YouTube. So 5 years ago, after like pandemic first phase, I quit MCOC. I was like completely done with it. Right. This is before Battlegrounds was a thing, and I started playing PUBG Mobile, and a lot of my alliance mates had also started playing PUBG Mobile, and it was just so much fun just hanging out with friends, being on like the game audio call, and just every fight was just for fun, you know. You could lose and someone would mess up and you could just laugh about it and get back in instead of raging like, oh my god, why did you die? Are you not boosted? I need you to record this fight. We need to make sure you're boosting and using every potion before fights. And we were doing like tier 1 alliance WoW back then. So yeah, man, it's not worth, like, it sours the taste of the game. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a good balance between playing the game every day on a mid tier level versus playing the game really aggressively. It's just gonna burn you out so fast. You know what I mean? But I completely get it, man. I would say, Sid, if possible, just do like event quest every month. Turn on one of the live streams in the background, do some EQ, and like just move on, because maybe in like 3 to 4 months you feel like coming back at a lower level and you don't want your account to be too far behind. Just to keep up with the game, see what's up, do the occasional BGs, and then yeah, I mean, if that's something you're open to. If you're just sick of the game, yeah, step away, man. By all means, step away. Play some COD. Those battle royale games are actually quite fun if you have a squad. Hey, Luca Caraza saying good luck in the event quest. I'm in ZFS 2. Hey, Luca, what's up, my guy? Dude, I popped the thing. I popped like a, hey, please come join my live stream in the Alliance chat, hoping someone would drop in. But yeah, Luca, thanks for coming in, bro. What's your in-game name? Just so I remember. We also have MCOC Boo saying, Kabam for real, make it a job at the high levels. Dude, it is already a job. What do you mean high levels? Okay, let me take a second here, okay? I'm not a high level player, but just what I have to do this month. I have attack and alliance war going on. I have AQ going on. All of these are energy based. So I need to be sure that I'm using up the energy as it comes. There's 2 different side quests that have 2 different bounty missions that I need to do. Plus this one, the way it refreshes, I need to save these bounties to make sure I don't overdo it. I already have kind of overdone it, to then be able to get the rewards for both of them. And then we have a new incursion mode that's going on. And then we already have the event quest that I'm doing. And God forbid you're not someone who's 100% done with act content, because just forget about it. So this is not even about high level being stressful, just the fact that you have to be in the game for a minimum of 3 hours every single day just to keep up the level which you're in right now. It is already a full-time game. I can't even expect the added level of, oh, we need to push Celestial and Battlegrounds or Platinum or Masters, you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, Sid saying that's what I miss at Death Meaningless in COD, but in Alliance War it's horrible, especially when the team needs to die 5 or less times to win. Exactly, dude. Exactly. You know, and it's not just even that particular war. It's like if you die in that war, the next war, it's like it almost feels like all eyes are on you. Even if it's not, you just feel that extra stress, which is like, oh, if I die again, everyone in the alliance is going to be like, this one guy is messing it for everyone. You know what I mean? Just that added layer. It's not worth it. Lucas saying, I didn't even see that. Alright, oh, okay. Gotcha. You were on YouTube and just sub MCOC. Hey, you found me, buddy. You found me. So, yeah. If you want to hang out, you can sub to the channel. I'm planning on streaming around this time every day. If you just want some like background noise to do EQ or something like that, that'd be cool, bro. That'd be fun. All right, Elijah, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. No way my alliance gets the top milestones in the incursion events. Yeah, I don't think my alliance is going to be able to do that either, because a lot of people already didn't know that you're supposed to use the pre-fight, and they were like, yeah, this incursion sucks. But I don't know, if it's easy enough, maybe some people will join in. You only need 15 people to do incursions, so if 50% of your alliance does it, yeah. We don't even have everyone on board for the bounty event. I get you, man. I feel you. Like, I don't see the point of these things being an alliance-based event. You know what I think it might be? I think they're trying to push more alliance stuff so everyone kind of gets into active alliances for the last 3 months, so that during the December events, they can have a massive alliance-based event to monetize. I think that's probably what it is, because it makes no sense for the bounty event to be alliance based. It makes no sense for this incursion. The whole point of incursions having a solo mode is if you didn't have one more person to play with incursions every month, you didn't play incursions. And so they introduced a solo mode, and now you're telling me there's a new event where 15 people have to be on board with the same game mode? That's so stupid. That is so stupid. But hey, Kabam and stupid is synonymous at this point. Alright, Sid saying you didn't even mention arena to get units. Oh my god. That's right. Which is funny. If you want to be successful in any of these other game modes, you can get units from arenas, which by itself takes like an hour or two easily. But yeah, man. I'm kind of thinking I want to get back into arenas for streaming, but especially during like BG's off season, and just the fact that I don't know if I'll be able to do BGs while on stream, because you can't talk, and starting a YouTube channel, you kind of want to build rapport with people who are kind enough to drop by your live stream. And if you're just like focused in BGs, it's kind of boring. If you're like Legacy and you're like crushing it super hard, it's just fun to watch you play, but that's not me, so I don't know. Lucas saying, yeah, I sent you a sub your way. You're the beast at this game. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. I don't know if I would say beast, but I just got a lot of free time on my hands, you know? That's the secret to MCOC. You got a lot of free time on your hands, you can get good. Alright, Sid saying arenas are really good for communication with the chat. Yeah. Like if you just want to like swipe and not look at the screen. But you know what? I haven't played arenas in such a long time. If there's going to be a bunch of serpents and a bunch of Thanoses and Dark Phoenixes in the arena, I don't know how fun arena is these days. Yikes. But I guess we'll find out. You know what I want? I want a rank down ticket for Titania. I swear to God, when this champ first came out and how she played versus how she plays now is night and day. I've used her multiple times in arenas in different metas, and her SP3, the way it used to force the opponent to go passive, was just so effective that you could spam like 3 to 4 heavies easy before you have to maybe chain an SP1 to get the KO. Now, the opponent immediately throws the special, which you would be like, okay, she's indestructible. You can just eat that SP3, it doesn't matter. But when you finish your special, you're so far away from the opponent that while you swipe, they throw the SP3. And then you're again on the other side of the map. By the time you swipe again and start chaining the heavies, all of her debuffs start to expire. So the chain that she used to be so good at doing is like kind of broken now. And I just feel like it's a wasted rank up because I never use Titania for anything. And yeah, the buff immunity, even it's not that important anymore. At least I don't think it is. Yeah, man, I wish I had a rank down ticket for her. I would immediately rank down Titania. Alright, Luca. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night, man. Thank you for the sub. Alright, Sith saying Dark Phoenix should be permanently banned in Arena. Her counters are too limited. The odds of you having a counter are astronomical. Man, I don't even know. Like, you know what I was thinking? Is like, even champions... Yeah, I mean, never mind. I was gonna say, like, can we just not have any of their abilities trigger in the arenas? But I don't know if Kabam is willing to make that much of a change for arenas, because they already hate arenas a lot. They've said this multiple times. Like, people have asked for arenas to get some kind of a rework, to have some, like, significant enough change where they're not just a dead game mode. And every time arenas are brought up, Kabam says that if we touch arenas, the first thing that we're going to do is take units out of that place, because they just give out too many units and we don't want that. And I'm like, way to be disengaged from your audience, Kabam. Okay, I might have pushed him a little bit too far. I don't know why I dropped that SP3. But yeah, man, Dark Phoenix, especially Serpent. Like, who wants to fight a Serpent in Arena? You know what I mean? And because Serpent and Dark Phoenix are like such high prestige champions, if someone with a Serpent or Dark Phoenix is usually like doing Arena, they're gonna throw both of them in the same, you know, pool. Like, the three champions, the top three champions that anyone's gonna throw, it's gonna be Serpent, Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, and like maybe Thanos or even Carolina. I don't know. So they're usually gonna come as a pack, unless people playing arenas are like super considerate as to not throw these champions in the pool together. Like, but I don't think anyone's gonna care. They're just gonna be like, doop doop doop, all three champions loaded, and fight. So whenever you end up facing those champions, you know you're cooked. You're absolutely cooked. Okay. Jeez, are we still doing the first? Okay, we're just getting to the castle fight. I'm gonna use Photon just because I don't want the... Alrighty, let's see. Strife is such an annoying champion to fight. Like, he's not a threat, but the miss and his phasing is just... Yeah, look at that. But with Photon, our mediums can't miss, which is awesome. And also the Relic can't miss. And she's gonna enter light mode soon enough. There we go. Now nothing can miss. Perfect. Oh, she's hitting like a truck too. Alright, if we get a crit here, there we go. Alright, we got the first boss now, Frankencastle. Let's see how he does. So the champion I kind of want to go with is Dust, because she has the grit passive, and I think with the attack advantage she's gonna be a good counter. That's who I used for the classic difficulty, and he's such a like low health pool champ that the classic was just easy. So we'll see if this one works. Elijah Brown saying I used Chillet. I can see that. Wait, is Frankencastle not bleed immune? Because he's technically a dead being brought back to life, right? Shouldn't he be bleed immune or something? But I can see how Chillet works, yeah, for sure. Come on, alright, drop it, son. His animations are kind of cool, though. I'll say that much. Wait, is he unstoppable? Okay. I love that there's a crush on me. Because what I love about MCSC is when a champion is unblockable and unstoppable. That's my favorite part. Alright, drop that SP2. Okay, drop it, buddy. Drop it. Don't... Oh, damn it. I'm gonna lose my... Oh! Jeez, I just ended up pressing the power button. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, wow. He's regening a lot, eh? Oh. Oh. Oh my. The crush. Jeez. Elijah, how did you like using Chillet for this lad? Did she crush him? Because... Oh boy, I'm dead. That sucked. It's because was he healing too much? Is that it? Or just no damage from my dust? I don't know. Oh, sorry. I got something going on here that's blocking my chat. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I should have actually gone with Chillet as well. Her grit is a lot more easier to keep up. And I have a rank to dupe Chillet too. I just wanted to test if dust is gonna be good. Oh my word. What can you even do with this? Oh my god. See? Look, he's just unstoppable. I'm just gonna try and do as much as I can with SP1. Ah, come on. I feel like I almost could have killed him if I threw another SP1 and it crit, but go to SP3 for longest sandstorm. Ooh. I should have done that because the SP3 doesn't consume power either, so you would have SP3 then SP2 back to back. Elijah, I like where your brain's at. I think we should just get him this time. Again, my goal was to use up all of my health potions that were expiring, and I feel like we did that. So oh my word, why am I... Alright. He's pretty cool though. I like his design. I keep pressing the power button. Alright, we'll take this. If there's another one, we'll take this, yeah. Another one. Oh yeah, I should have just gone with this actually. Also don't have any skill tech ISO because I just ranked up Soul Work. Here I'm gonna go with Science because I have a Science champion that I want to take up. Okay. Alright. We'll do the last one. Dracula. Is that the Cosmic Lord of Vampires? How did I get that without even finishing this? I think this is a Cosmic one. Isn't it? Okay. Okay. Alright, do we have any tough defenders that I need to save anyone for? And everybody careful about the Cyclops here. He always gets me with his bloody SP2. Alright, peeps. Who are we rocking first? Let's go with my boy Hype. I got 2 Hyperions now. I have a 7-star as well, which I kind of regret. What is this? Oh, it's a request. I'll do that in a bit. I kind of regret taking Hype because I picked him out of a Nexus over Penny. And I've already picked a different champion over Penny twice. And I like... the only reason I did that is because I had a Ascended 6-star Penny. And she's not a regular in my deck. So I figured when I need her for a meta, I can just... you know, I can just get the 6-star. But the rank 3 6-star to 7-star ratio is just... the power creep is so high that I kind of regret not having picked Penny when I had the chance. Alright. Come on. Drop it, son. No, please. I don't want to go to SP3. Okay. You'll need armor break. Oop. Wait, Elijah, what are you saying? I need armor break for what? To deal damage? Ah, son of a gun. Well, apparently Cosmics have 10% chance with every hit to deal armor. Why did you just throw that, dude? What in your stupid Hulk brain made you say throw it into his block? %10 chance each armor break. Oh, my bad. I thought it said 10% chance to armor break the opponent. It's to get a Fury. Oh well. Maybe I should just go with SP1s. Are these any faster? Okay, drop your SP2, son. Oh my god. I'm back at an SP3. Are you kidding me? Oh, oh. Okay, I'm just gonna redo this. I'm just gonna redo this. This is so dumb. Alright, we need an armor break champion. Who can we pick? Who's a really... go with 5-star Medusa. Actually, with her damage, I might be able to. Yeah, I noticed, Elijah. It got super slow, super quick. Alrighty. Yeesh. Alright, now he can't get armor ups, can he? Still hits like a truck though, Jesus Christ. Oh my word. I was too cocky, picking a 5-star. Alright, come on, you son of a gun. Are you kidding me? I'm so sorry. I keep pressing the power button. Okay, drop it, you ugly mug. Guys, I'm gonna have to do this one more time if I don't kill him here. Because I don't know what made me think I could smack him with a 5-star. I kind of am. If I was any better, I could have probably done it. But his SP1 is just too brutal. And I'm getting some... Oh my god, why would you throw that? Why? Alright, that should be game over. See guys, Alta, you can do it with 5 stars. You can do it with 5 stars. As long as you have 50 potions expiring, you can do the whole thing with 5 stars. Why not? You know? Alright, what do we got? I could use Gamora. Let's do Gamora, because she also has armor break. Was it on SP1 or SP2? Elijah, the thing is, I haven't ranked up Venom the Duck or leveled him up at all. You think I'm duped at rank 1 he can still get by this path? Come on. Come on, Count. Don't be nefarious. Oh shit, it's the SP2, isn't it? My bad. Okay. Alright. Drop it, son. Even with like 12k mediums, it feels like I'm barely doing any damage. Come on. Drop it, you clown. Alright. There we go. Oof. Oh, that hurt. That hurt for sure. Mine's rank 1. Who the hell ranks up SP? Oh, Venom the Duck. You are right. You are absolutely right. There we go. Easy peasy. I'm gonna use Venom the Duck for some easy champion whose special attack isn't a projectile. Actually, I can use it against the Goblin. Let's do it. Let's do it, Elijah. Where is the duck? Where the... Am I going blind? Where's the duck? Do I have the duck? Oh, there it is. Oh, he is duped. Wow. Who knew? All right. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I want to make sure. Let's pop in a boost. Because we need to get past this. 2 of these. And that's good enough. Just found SB2. Okay, got it. Got it. Alright, son, drop it. We don't have time for your games, Goblin. Alright, come on, son. Okie doke. So far, so good. Okay, I'm gonna bait this before I drop that. Come on, son. Okay, I see that burst damage. Alright, son, come on. He's got 14 bloody armor ups. Ooh, the toxic burst is getting there. Alright, let's go. Alright, I think one more SB2 calls it. Have we hit this burst damage? Well, toxic armor. Is he shrugging off the toxic armor though? Because I don't see a debuff on him. Alright. It's okay though. I think this one is gonna do it. Oh. Not quite. That's okay. There we go. Alright. One of the duck. Best champion for EQ? Question mark? Alright. White mags. Do we do Venom? It's bleed immune. That would be a waste. I'll just do Medusa. Keep it simple, I guess. Like, the fact that he's bleed immune is definitely gonna affect the damage, but it is what it is. Still gonna try and get the... Come on, parry me. Ah. Come on. Come on. Oh! You son of a gun. Alright, drop it. There we go. Medusa is the GOAT. I swear, dude, this champion is so good, and I'm so glad that they tuned her up instead of just releasing her as is as a 7-star, because I don't think she would have been as good as a 7-star with just the way she was. But man, oh man, she is such a beast. Who's gonna be good for the auto block thingy? Maybe just use Medusa again? Is that what I should do? What do you guys think? Yeah, maybe just... Actually, let me just try Angela, because she should be able to bypass auto block with her vacant ability. And I never actually get to see her. Oh, Elijah Brown saying Angela as well. Hey man, same brain, dude. Same brain. Ooh, I ate that so hard. Yikes. No, auto block though. Ooh, she's getting past the auto block, guys. Let's go, son. Alright, drop it, buddy. Man, Angela is so cool, I swear. Also, his little thingy is giving us much needed willpower regen. So I love that. If I hadn't screwed this up and eaten that SB1, we could have actually been up to 100% health because of this fight. King of Games saying I'm back, stupid FC Mobile messing me up. Hey man, if one mobile game disappoints, you pick the other one and then wait until that one disappoints. And knowing MCOC, it will disappoint. Okay, Omega, so I don't want to use a bleed champ. Do I just CGR? How good is CGR? Man, I haven't used CGR in such a long time. There you go. Immediate armor break. I love that is SP2 power block, like power locks. Oh man. The day this man comes out as a 7-star, that's gonna be the year Kabam is gonna have an explosion in sales. And then the biggest boycott because they decide to nerf him 3 months in. Alright, come on. Let's go, Angela. You know what's cool is that her SP1 is gonna put some debuffs on me that are gonna give me much needed willpower, and then I'm gonna eat her armor ups to get some much needed regen. There we go. Oh wait, they're immune to nullify. Yikes. So I'm gonna have to armor break the old-fashioned way. Which, like, I don't mind. I'll tell you what though, Venom is kind of critting regardless of the armors. I am doing some decent damage. So, respect for that. Alright, time to go night-night, Angie. Alright. King of Games saying, the year Kabam makes insane money for real. Because I'm going to be spending... Yeah. Here's the thing though, guys. And by guys, I mean King and Elijah. They have Cull Obsidian as a 7-star. And he's doing some obnoxious things. Okay? How different do you think CGR is going to be? Because what can CGR do with one SB2 rotation that Cull Obsidian doesn't do with one SB2 rotation anyway? You know what I mean? I mean, sure, he has like a couple of immunities, but like Cull has the evade and auto block counter. So like, I don't know. I don't see how he would necessarily... Now, he definitely would be a very, very strong attacker for us. But by Kabam's logic, he should not be game breaking. You know what I mean? Because even CGR, like, if you mess up the rotation and the AI doesn't cooperate at all, you can very easily mess up the whole thing. You know what I mean? You can very easily mess it up with CGR. And I've done this myself. Like if the SB2, like if you trigger decks before the SB2 and stuff. Alright, there we go. Now my boy Null is going to be cooking. Alright, Noral saying Cull has 0 immunities. Yeah, but he also does bypass. Okay, so Bleed and Incinerate is what CGR is immune to, right? What defender that you can think of that's super strong that you need to have Bleed and Incinerate immunity to? I'm talking about Battlegrounds, okay? I'm not talking about Act content. I'm not talking about like War or something. But I'm saying like from a game-breaking perspective. Oh, Dry Ice. That's you. Hey, what's up, man? I didn't even realize. You did say it was your son's phone, but I didn't realize it's you. But okay, Ice, like what defender needs you to have Bleed or Incinerate immunity? I don't think... Okay, King saying you have to ram Call, but again, it doesn't take long at all. Both are insane. But if you make CGO 7 stars, yeah, it's going to be the best Cosmic in the game. He already is, though. Like, he already is. And also, like, Carolina Dean, with her glancing while she blocks, her SB2 back-to-back can just complete... Like, you don't even have to touch the opponent. Just stay in the sun, build up SB2, and you can just nuke them because she's unblockable. Like, when you have champions like that, I don't see how CGR essentially is game-breaking, but I don't think they want to have players just have too many strong defenders, I guess. Alright, we'll do a double Call back-to-back, because why not? Null, not Call. Sorry. Yeah, Elijah, that is a good point. I think the immunities kind of make him a little too strong, but listen, man, I feel like if you release Dark Phoenix and Serpent and nerf champions like Spider-Woman for the sake of, and then quote the word balance, Like, you can't have it both ways. If there's broken defenders that do so much, we deserve broken attackers that can do a little bit every now and then. Kind of messed this fight up, honestly. But it's okay. It's only Cap Marvel. Alright. Drop it, lady. Okay, let's say CGR is a little too broken. What do you guys think about Kingpin? I so badly want a 7-star Kingpin in the game. He's just... If we get 7-star Kingpin, he'll just balance the skill class so strongly. Like, I don't think you'll need another champion. But what do you guys think? 7-star Kingpin, you think he'll be too broken? Who do you want to go with? Ice, you think Kingpin will come out as a 7-star? Do you think he's going to be available like a Saga Chase champion? Or do you think it's just going to be like one of those money deals? I would say money deals for sure, because like he's already a photon counter in so many ways. He's like also a defender because he's so tanky and shrugs everything. But I'd be curious to see. Should I use Vox? Because I don't have too many armor break champions now, and I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more. And I have Scream, but that's about it. Who else? Let's do the captain. Paywall? Oh, yeah. You know, here's something controversial about what Kabam Crashed said in one of his forum posts. He said that because they've lost so many ways to monetize the game, they need to sell champions in order to just like allow players to not use potions and whatnot and move monetization from that side of the game to more champ acquisition. They have a subscription model in MCOC. You can buy the sigil. It renews every month. Okay. If they would just improve the value of the sigil, and I mean actually have value. Right now the sigil is like a slightly better conversion store. Yikes. Right? And oh my god. I'm dead. Please. Oh, thank God, Drax. Thank you. Right now, the way the sigil subscription is, essentially, you convert everything you already have into slightly better value than you would get if you just sold them. And I think that's just garbage. I think if they would have completely changed the sigil to be like, instead of spending 15k on 7 stars, the sigil gives you 20k and a 7-star Nexus. And you put the limit to like maybe 3. You know what I mean? Like you can do that 3 times a month or something. Instead of 20k on the Nexus, 20k on the Titan, you do like 30k, but you get a Titan Nexus. And you can also use gold to get like some tier 7, some tier 4 alpha and stuff like that. And because here's the thing, if the subscription model has at least 50 to 70% of the spending player base, and maybe it can convert, because $12 is something that most people will be willing to spend on a mobile game, regardless of whether you're high tier, you're low tier, $10 to $12 a month is something people are okay letting go. And companies like Netflix spend millions of dollars on each of their movies and TV shows, and they can survive on the $20 subscription model. And I know Kabam is not as big as Netflix. They are not in every country or whatever, but they don't also have the expenses that Netflix has. You know what I mean? Like, even if you take what they pay their devs, a single Netflix dev probably gets paid more than 2 Kabam employees. And MCOC, it may not be the biggest mobile game, but it is still a massive game. Okay, it's not like this game isn't at all famous. You know, this game still makes millions of dollars every year. So if they monetized the game that way, what it would allow for them to do, and that's the whole point I went on this rant, is that they need to lower the paywall behind which they're releasing champions. Dude, like, how is it possible that one champion in MCOC costs more money than GTA 6 is going to cost? You know what I mean? And this is a game that has so many microtransactions all over the place. You're telling me even with those microtransactions, you kind of need to have $700 in like champ sales? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. And also, Elijah, I completely agree, dude. The fact that the Arena Express mode is behind a paywall is honestly just criminal. There's no two ways about it, dude. That's not a feature. I'm sorry, but that's just awful greed to put that behind a paywall. All right, Beta Ray Bill. But yeah, man, I think if they would have just changed their monetization strategy to provide value as opposed to make money, because at the end of the day, most people spending on the game are going to be adults, and you can't just do something flashy and hope that people are going to buy it. You know what I mean? And no one can change my mind about the fact that something serious has changed within the leadership at Kabam, where they just make these decisions that for the long term of the game, like how long can they keep this up? They're back in the day, the most obnoxious champion that they sold used to be like the 15,000 units Vision. To this day, most people probably don't have Vision. And now, if you change that to like monetary value, like it's $500 real money to get a 7-star champion. Like when 8 stars come out, what are you gonna be like $1,000 a month for one champion? That's not healthy for the game. Like no one's gonna. You can spend that once, you can spend it twice, and then the first time you open your bank app and you're like, I spent how much to get one champion in this game? And this is a game that comes out with new champions every month. Multiple new champions every month. And you're telling me that they want to monetize each champion to $1,000? I don't see it, man. It's so stupid. It's not healthy. And it's just going to kill the game faster, because that same person is going to think 10 times before pulling out their card again to spend at anything in this game. And you have enough people doing that, and then you just lost most of your spending player base. And if you think about the new player's perspective, so my partner just started playing MCOC, right? And she started grinding, I'd say like a month ago where she was pushing by playing every day, and she blew past 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. Like she ranked up 5 5-star champions, and she's already way into 6-star rank 3s. She hasn't even explored Act 5 yet. Okay. And every single day for the first month and a half, every time she would complete something, $2 microtransaction, $3 6-star champion, every single step of the way. Like it's just in your face nonstop. And it starts with like $2, $3, $1.99, $2.99. It's not high. It's not high at all. It's no $10, $15, nothing. It's just actual cash offers to be like rank 2 to 3 gem for 6-star for $2.99, which is like they're trying to get the new players into the habit of spending $2-3 every now and then. And like, if back in the day when we started playing this game, like I know like some of you guys, Elijah and all, you just started playing this year, so you probably have seen the same offers come up. If that happened back when this game was being picked up, like if every time I did a quest and it told me to pay $3 to get 10 6-stones or something, this game would get really annoying really quickly, right? And when I pick up MCSE and I'm a new player starting to play this game, if you tell me that I'm going to reach a point where I have to spend $1,000 or like $700 to get one champion, do you think any normal gamer or anyone interested in gaming is going to be like, let's do MCOC and get to the point where I can spend $700? Or are they going to be like, I'm just going to pick a PS5 for $400 and I'm going to spend like the next 6 to 8 months getting games for like $20, $30, $50? You know what I mean? And just spending my time that way. And this is a physical console that is also a Blu-ray player, that is also a media device, and it's also video games. You know what I mean? And then you switch to MCOC and it's like, buy Silver Samurai for $700. I don't know. I don't see how that works out for them long term. But hey, I could be wrong. Maybe that's exactly the plan. We'll see. Alright, guys, I'm running out of champions who can armor break. Like, what do I do? Okay, I'm just gonna have to do Scream, I think. Should I? I think I'll just do Medusa. Honestly, I'll do Scream for Cyclops, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the other 2 champions. Elijah, I know, but Daredevil is gonna evade freaking everything from Scream, auto evade, because it's all projectiles. But yeah, did anything I said about monetization make sense to you guys? Or no? What do you think? All right. Oof, I can't seem to land. Oh, why is my game lagging? Jeez. Alright. Kinda sucks that I used such a powerful champion on freaking Daredevil. Alright, Elijah Brown saying, I played back in 2016 to 2019 and just bought energy refills. Yeah, dude. And like, the excuse they give is that people who were spending on stuff like energy refills and potions don't spend on that stuff anymore, so we have to monetize in a different way. But how much did you ever spend on energy refills? You know what I mean? did you ever spend $600 a month on energy refills or potions? I don't think so. You know what? I'm gonna do Scream for Cyclops because he's kind of a pain in the butt. If he gets to his SB2, I'll be dead. If I mistime his SB1, I'll still be dead, so... Alright, drop it, son. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I don't... Elijah's saying I didn't spend anything back then, just a $5 unit pack? Yeah. Man, I think, like, Fortnite has done such irreversible damage to the gaming industry because even though they're a free-to-play game, their microtransaction sales are so above and beyond anything the gaming industry has seen before that everyone kind of wants to get a piece of it. And yeah, dude, like, it's just impossible for people to do that consistently. Like, Fortnite even today is like one of the top tier games of all time. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, Elijah, you going back to bed? Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. I really appreciate it. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow, same time. Where did the sun go? Alright, good night, Elijah. Thanks again, man. And, oh, if you're still here by any chance, keep an eye out on when the stream goes, like, is available to watch, because I might open a 7-star maybe. Like, I don't know if I will for sure, but I'm planning to do an opening for you guys for sticking around this boring live stream. But yeah. Alright. Okay. We got one more. I'm gonna use Galen just because that's the only champion I have left, and if he gets armors, he gets armors, and it is what it is. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Alright. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, horsey. Throw that SP1. There we go. Alright, drop that SP1. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. We're almost reaching the 2-hour mark again with the live stream, but we're almost done. We got Dracula after this one, and that's a wrap on this month's EQ. Come on. Alright, drop it. Horsey, drop it, dude. Alright. 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 I might need a couple of more, honestly. Do I need to drop an SP1 or something? Like, he has armor, so I should be getting these quite a bit faster than I am. All right. Okie doke. All right. Main event. We got the final boss here. Dracula. Let's see if we can wrap him up. So I think someone on Twitter told me that they kicked his butt with a Void, and I did the classic one with Torch. So I am going to try Void. He's just rank 2 Sig 20, so I know he's not going to be the fastest champ out there, but hey, it is what it is, you know? Let's see how it does. Do we have any boost going on? We do not. Alright, so this is going to be a real test of how quick Void is against the Dracula. Oh boy, how did I get that? Why am I getting that passive? Yikes. Okay, this passive bleed is really bothering me. Can I get a bloody petrify? For God's sake. Oh my word. Not a single petrify. You kidding me? There we go. Okay, drop it, son. Okay, I'm dead. Yo. What is that passive bleed he puts on you? That is so annoying. Oh my god. Okay, I said I wanted to spend potions. I didn't say I wanted to spend freaking... Okay. I'm gonna actually just use... Oh, Jesus. Let's use this. This may have been a stupid mistake. Okay, now we got a petrified right from the start. Come on, drop your stupid... Oh my god. Drop it. And look at how much ground he covers with that SP1. Oof. Oh my word. See, I just got nullified for no reason. Okay, I swear to God, I'm gonna be pissed if I end up dying again at 8%. Come on. Alright. Seems like we lost most people that were here. So I think the smart thing to do for me is to save the 7 stars and do kind of an opening video instead, so I can attract some people to subscribe to the channel, and crystal openings are like easy views. So let's see if we have anything. Okay, there's nothing here. Excuse me. Okay, some tier 5 stuff. Okay. Alright, we got a 7-star relic. Now, I'm gonna do a wave 2 6-star first. This is gonna be new, regardless of who it is, because I only have like 1 Stark Spidey from here. And it's gonna be... Okay, Red Skull. That's cool. And I think I'm gonna do a 7-star relic also from the second wave. Ooh, I also have this 6-star. Man, I am missing so many 6-star relics, and I keep duping the same ones. It's so annoying. Can I get Thor, please? Okay, that's new. That is actually new. Okay, I'm happy about that one. Alright. Let's do 7-star wave 2. Who's it gonna be? I don't even know if there's any good or bad ones here. Ooh, I could have... Oh man, I would have loved that Karnak. Just because the crit damage thingy would have been so good for Okoye, but... Oh well. No. Alright, we got 3 7-stars. I'm gonna save that for a crystal opening. I kind of need people to come watch the streams. Alright, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you to everyone that stopped by, and I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. If you guys catch this on demand after the stream is ended, drop a comment saying what time you would like the streaming to start, 7:30 Pacific or 8. Alright, Ice, thank you so much for hanging out, man. I appreciate you so much. Thanks. See you guys tomorrow, same time.